So we know this is a mixture problem. We got to set up a chart, right? How do we set it up? What's the acronym? Good, Pat. P times A equals T. And what do we know about this square right there? You don't add down to get that. All right, now what are we doing here? Oh, what do we write on the side? How many grams of time must be added? All right, so let X equal grams of time added. Hey, if it's the answer is 0, then do you say that you have no amount of time? So what do we put here? What do we put here? What do we put here? Down here. Okay, you mix. Yeah, so this one in the middle right here, I'll just call it OG time. So OG time, DHYME. And what's the top one? The thing you're adding in. See, in the previous problem, we added water. So what are we adding in here? So added what? Yeah, added time. Okay. To increase the time, yeah, that would be 40. There's your 40. Where does this 25% go? Yeah, that's an OG. So where do I put that? So 0.25 goes there. And let's see, how many grams of X equals grams of time added? Where does that go? So here. What about the 12? How many grams of time must be added to 12 grams? OG amount is 12 grams. I'll put 12 in. I'll put grams right here, but we're not going to put that in the problem, but there it is in green. 12 plus X. All right, cool. Now what? Yeah, so multiply that across. So 0.25 times 12. Or I'll do the work right here, I guess. Here. That's going to be 0.25 times 12 is 3. All right, so you're adding time, right? And time is like, what is time? Yeah, it's like a leaf. No, it's like it's an actual. It's not a mix. It's a thing, right? It's like pure. You're not gonna get partial time. You're not gonna get some sort of like. You're not gonna get partial time growing from the ground, right? You're gonna get this right here is actually OG time mix. See this 25%. I know it's the OG time mix because it's not 100% time, but the added time you're dropping in pure leaves. You're dropping in 100%. Yeah, exactly. You're like, all right, I have a ton of M&Ms or a ton of raisins. I need to add it. So that's 100%. Do you know what 100% is in decimal language? It's 1. Basically, because you could do a percent over 100, I suppose. See, percent over 100, that's 1. So that's equal to. So there you go. There's your wow. Now we're in business. Yep, 3 plus X. By golly. Well, how do you set up the bottom thing? 0.40 times 12. All right, that's it. Okay, so distribute. 0.40 times 12 is 4.8 plus 0.40x equals 3 plus x. All right, minus x, 8. 4.8. So you got 0.4x minus x. What is that? You have 0.40 minus 1 because x is 1x. You see that's 1x, right? So because that's 0.40 minus 1. So we'll go like, and so you're gonna have 0.40 minus 1.00. So then you have to thought bubble it. Is that answer gonna be positive or negative? Because you know it's gonna be a negative answer. So you subtract it's a negative answer. Now normally, if you had something like 4 minus 10, no big deal. You know, you could say it's negative 6, but with numbers like this, it's harder. So if you have 4 minus 10, you do 10 minus 4, and then because you know it's negative, you just make the answer negative. So you subtract the two numbers and you take the sign of the bigger number. Like you see how you have a 0.4 and a 1.00? Just go like this, go, all right, I know the answer is going to be negative. So I'm going to go 1.00 minus 0.40. And then whatever this answer becomes, I'm going to make it negative. So I actually put the bigger number on top, but I'm going to make the answer negative. So it's 0.60. That isn't actually my answer. It's negative 0.60. So 4.8 minus 0.60 equals 3. So you have minus 4.8 and minus 4.8. So you get 4.8 minus 3.0. What'd you get? 1.8, but is it really 1.8? Yep, negative 1.8. And then by negative 0.60. So first of all, is the answer be positive or negative? Yeah, so we can forget the negatives. And let's write this like third graders. So it's 1.8 divided by 0.60. So then you go 0.60 going into 1.8. Then what do we do? And that's, oh, let me just rewrite that. 60 going into 183, 180, 0. So x equals 3. That's it.